When I first started to decorate cookies, I didn't have any special decorating tools, and that's why I fervently believe that you don't need all the fancy tools when you are just getting started. You can get started and build your amazing cookie decorating toolbox as you go. Hi, it's Hani from Haniola's here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this episode, I'm going to show you how I used common household items to decorate cookies. So let's get started. Here are my tools for today's tutorial. You probably recognize all of these. When I first started, I used, believe it or not, sandwich bags to decorate before I graduated to piping bags. And you're just going to fill these with icing, remove excess air as much as possible, close them, and we are ready to decorate. Now in this project, I'm going to use 3 consistencies of icing. Flat consistency, about 10 to 15 seconds. Medium, like a toothbrush, and also thick consistency. Now this flat consistency, 10 to 15 second consistency, it refers, the 10-second or 15-second term refers to the time that icing needs to heal. So let's say you made royal icing, you have some icing in the bowl, you colored it with food coloring, and you're going to add a few drops of water to your icing. And then you're going to give it a good stir, and you want to check whether it's 15-second consistency. So you run a spatula through the icing, and the line that appears in the icing, it's going to heal itself. And it should heal itself within about 10 to 15 seconds. That's the flat consistency icing that you're looking for in this project. And you can see here, I am using back of the measuring spoon to blend the colors. And then I realized I made a mistake. So I'm going to take it off. I'm using a knife and I'm just going to scrape that all. So if you make a mistake, it's an easy fix. Just remove the icing. And we're going to start over. I also switched the colors. I added white because I missed the highlight and brightness. So we're just going to use some white. Make a small opening on the corner with sharp scissors. And again, for this, I'm using 15-second consistency royal icing. If you'd like to learn more about different consistencies, you can find my detailed tutorial here on my YouTube channel. And I also have a picture tutorial on the blog. I am going to put a link in the description box. So I'm using white, medium pink, and dark pink to create this lovely, we're going to make ombre. So with the skewer, we're just going to make sure that everything is nicely distributed, and then with the tip of the knife we can blend these together. And immediately we're going to use wet on wet decorating technique. That's my favorite technique of all times. So I'm using white icing, dropping these oval shapes or polka dots onto the wet base, and then immediately running a skewer with a fine tip through. If some of the petals didn't get connected to the middle line, you can go over those again and pull the icing to that center middle line. Isn't that pretty? Super simple. This technique is also popular around the holidays. You can create different wreaths and things like that. Now here you can see my icing has a lot of bubbles. So what happened here, I thinned my icing with a little bit of water to about 10-second consistency, and I covered it, and as it rests, bubbles rise to the surface, and now I'm trying to pop those. You can also press icing against the sides of the bowl, and that helps pop excess bubbles. We're going to use really fun dip method or dipping method. You can do this with single color, of course, but for more dramatic look, we're going to add this lovely bluish tealish color. And I'm going to use my skewer, swirl the icing just a bit, and then pick up your cookie, hold it by the edges, and then drop it onto the icing. very gently tap on the edges to make sure that icing is on all the sides and all the way across. Lift it up and let the gravity do its work for a little bit. Icing is going to drop into the bowl. Give it a little shake. If you see any stubborn bubbles, now it's the time to pop those. And I'm going to let this dry. Here I'm using granulated sugar. I love using sugar as an accent in cookie decorating. Normally you would use sanding sugar because it has larger granules and it adds nice texture, and it also shimmers because those sugar crystals are larger and light reflects off those. But if you don't have sanding sugar, you can use granulated instead. I use the toothpaste consistency for the outline there. Here is another design. We're going to flat the cookie, outline and flat the cookie with this 15-second consistency royal icing. If you are completely new to cookie decorating and you have no idea where to start, I'm going to put a link also in the description box that's going to direct you to a post to my blog where I cover all the basics in regards also to recipes that you will need for cookie decorating. Now I'm using brown royal icing here, piping this branch or like a tree onto the wet base. And my brown is also about 15-second consistency. Now we can shape the icing while it's still wet with that scribe tool with a super fine tip. Not scribe tool, I shouldn't say scribe tool. It's a skewer or a bamboo stick. And now we're going to let this dry. And I'm going to use a really fun painting technique. So if you don't have a paint palette tray, you can use a lid from a yogurt or cottage cheese. And I'm using a clean Q-tip. I'm going to wrap it tightly into a food wrap. And I'm going to use this as my paintbrush. So I'm just going to dip it into pink icing first. My icing is about 15-second consistency. It's the same icing I used on the very first cookie. You know, that ombre style we did. And I'm just basically adding these blobs of pink icing onto the branches, and we're going to switch to darker pink soon to give it more dramatic look. And there. If you have a paintbrush, clean, never used paintbrush, you can of course use a paintbrush instead of a clean Q-tip wrapped in food wrap. But this works really well. So this was I believe, third design. We have 3 more to go. So in this one, we're using again about toothpaste consistency royal icing, and I'm going to divide cookie into sections, and then we're going to flood each section with a color, with royal icing, with different colors, and it's going to create a beautiful pattern. So I'm dividing a leaf, basically using like a leaf vein pattern. And then we're going to switch to more fluid icing. Again, 10 to 15-second consistency works here. And I'm just going to flood each section with a different green. Use your skewer with a fine tip to smooth the icing, and you can pull it into those hard to reach corners. Look at all these beautiful shades. Now we're going to do something super fun. Use your skewer and run it through like so, back and forth. Oh, how pretty. And we're going to repeat this on this side as well. To make different shades of green, if you just have one green, let's say you have leaf green, so obviously you can work with different amounts of leaf green, achieving different vibrancy, but you can also use yellow. You can add a yellow to make like a lime green, or if you want to mute the color down, you can add a little bit of black or brown to your green to make a more earthy tone. Now in this, I believe this is the 5th design, we're going to make a super fun texture, wood grain texture. So I'm going to start by spreading a thin layer of this brown icing. You can see it's pretty fluid. It's the same icing I used on a cherry tree, brown, about 15-second consistency. You want to spread it in an even thin layer. It doesn't have to be thick. We're going to cover it with thick consistency icing to create wood planks. For this design to work, we have to let this initial layer dry. So it's not super thick, but it needs some drying. So I give it at least 5-6 hours of drying time. And here you can see I'm using thick icing. You can tell by just looking at it because it's not spreading on its own. I have to use a knife to spread it across. You want to spread it edge to the edge. And then we're going to introduce 2 shades of gray, light gray, kind of lightly blend that in, and then I'm going to bring in some darker gray as well. And then we're going to use an unexpected tool. You want to use clean, never used toothbrush. I love using toothbrush in cookie decorating. It's quick and so effective to creating in this really fun texture that resembles wood. So now to make the wood planks, I'm using my skewer with a super fine tip, but as you can see, the separation lines are not too visible, so I switched to toothpick. Even though toothpick has a very sharp point, it's not as fine as the skewer, and it works really well for this technique. Now I'm just making some knots. You don't have to do that. And that's the 5th design. Our last design involves a leaf again. And I'm starting with this beautiful light green. It reminds me of avocado. Again, this is 15-second consistency. And we're going to do wet on wet decorating again. What that means is that once I'm done smoothing the icing across with my skewer, I'm going to come in with white icing, also 15-second consistency. You can see how it's sinking into the base. That's an indicator that my icing is correct consistency. It's creating seamless layer. And I'm just basically piping these veins onto the base. And they're sinking in, creating a really pretty leaf pattern. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. And again, you don't need all the fancy tools when you are just getting started. Follow Hanielas for more tutorials like this, and I will see you next time.